A new treatment for concussions heading into its first phase of human trials at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, a Florida doctor recently discovered a treatment. Hall of Fame quarterback Brett Favre supports the science. Here's Corey Howard.
The CDC estimates that 1.6 to 3.8 million sports-related concussions occur in the United States every year, and many of them are not treated.
Concussions happen in all phases of life, regardless of age. So there needs to be some type of treatment.
A Florida doctor believes he's found the answer.
So we're developing the first drug to actually treat concussion, a solution that can be given on the sidelines immediately within 10 minutes of the brain injury.
Dr. Jake Van Landingham started researching a cure for concussions after a fatal encounter with a stranger, an encounter that almost cost him his life.
Well, in 1995, August of that year, I was moving my brother down to the University of Florida to start med school. He was starting med school there. And we were out to dinner. We left the restaurant, and when I stepped out of the restaurant, I was assaulted. There was a vagrant that was outside, and he blindsided me.
The blow knocked Dr. Van Landingham unconscious, causing his body to drop and his head to bounce off the curb nearby. Unconscious and concussed, no one knew the serious extent of Dr. Van Landingham's injuries.
The emergency room group did not even give me a scan that night. They thought I had just a concussion.
But the following day, Dr. Van Landingham would receive a second diagnosis from the hospital after family members noticed a distinct slur in his speech.
And that's when they found that I'd had 3 hemorrhages in my brain, and it was a couple hours from death. Luckily for me, I was given a drug at the time that was in clinical trials.
A drug that saved his life. And as a result of his close encounter with death, Dr. Van Landingham began researching a cure for concussions. And years later, he believes he's found the solution.
The drug works through 3 ways: by reducing inflammation, reducing oxidative stress, and reducing the swelling that happens on the brain.
The treatment called Prevacus enters the body through the nose and makes its way to the brain in less than 5 minutes.
So you're on the sidelines, the athlete has had a concussion, you provide this applicator that has the drug in it, and it's a mouth-to-nose propulsion. There it is. So you blow the drug into the nose.
The blow then closes the soft palate, preventing the person from swallowing and breathing the drug into their body, ultimately trapping the drug in the nasal cavity.
Your olfactory neurons, from your nasal cavity, the drug will diffuse, periaxonally, diffuse up into your brain. So you're not breathing it in, and you're not swallowing it, and it's all getting to your brain. So you're able to use less drug to get better effects.
Recently, Prevacus received a new supporter, Hall of Fame quarterback Brett Favre.
Not the treatment itself, the fact that the treatment would work. And then I think over time we would not look at concussions. They're not going away, don't get me wrong, but they're treatable.
Prevacus enters human trials in January of 2019. Corey Howard, Twin States News.